when you get a membership, you have to list everybody by name.
Mm.
And you can't change names. So as a foster family, that's terrible.
Right.
Because if you change kids, you have to buy more memberships and stuff. But they now, just started like 2 years ago, they now let us list foster child 1, foster child 2, so we don't have to give specific names. But Jinx Aquarium and stuff,
mm-hmm.
They give foster parents and adopted and biological children 50% off admission, and foster children are free.
Oh.
So, and there's bakeries that will do free birthday cakes for foster children, or there's actually a florist shop somewhere in the next town, and the first Friday of the month or something, they do a free bouquet of flowers for foster families.
That's so cool.
Foster moms stop by, free flowers, or there's some restaurants that give 10% discount, or free haircuts for foster kids.
Wow.
So this is a really nice program.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice, and most of it's small businesses that want to give back to the community,
mm-hmm.
and it's what they can do.
Yeah, exactly. It's a service that they can do. I don't think we have one in our area, but I'm not sure about that. I wish that we did, if we don't already, so that would be great.
Maybe pass them on the website and say, we should do something like this.
Yeah, this
should do something like this.
Really cool, right? Great.
Yeah, cause, it's really nice, and it's only for active foster families.
Mm.
I mean, right now, mine still has a 2020 sticker because of COVID. They're behind and haven't done more. They haven't gotten the new stickers out. But all they do is they give you a sticker for each, year you're active, and you just put it on over the other one.
Cool. That's pretty neat.
That's really nice.
That is neat. Okay. Are there any other foster parent? I know you said you network on your Facebook and Facebook page and things. Are there any other foster parents that you think I should talk to, or anyone that you think would be beneficial for me to hear their perspective? Not required. Just wondering.
Right.
Or a resource I could go to for that.
Yeah. The number one go-to on the foster parent board is Rochelle Sims. She works for DHS. She has foster teenagers, and she's adopted also, and she has biological children with her husband. She is very active on the boards, and she answers any questions. She's extremely nice.
Okay.
And she does the world of teens.
Okay.
Teens are hard.
Yeah, definitely. Teens are hard in any situation, but especially in this situation, right?
Yeah, it is hard. See, I know a lot of them that have special needs kiddos. Not too many that's got the advantage. Again, it's just the few times you ever hear about a foster kid soaring in something.
Mm-hmm.
How do I put this? When the kids first come into foster care, they tend to be little.
Mm-hmm.
And usually, if they become available for adoption, that foster family adopts them. The problem is a lot of them go back home and come back, go back home, come back, or it's a long drawn out thing, and they have behaviors, so they switch homes, and then they get older and older and more harder to find a place.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you hear more of the bad situations just because these kids don't really have the stability to explore the talents and be, taken as exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
Like the young lady I was talking to earlier that I got a call about, the 9-year-old
mm-hmm.
that's been available since age 6.
Mm-hmm.
When I was asking, so tell me, something about her. they were like, oh, she's really high anxiety. She's got some medication. It's pretty well controlled. She's a sweet little girl. She has, too much trusting issues, and they moved her out of her last adoptive home because she was allowing because a 14-year-old foster brother was watching her take a shower and she wasn't telling anyone.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, she was 8.
Right.
That's not bad for her. And all of this other stuff they were telling me, and I'm like, well, counseling, therapy, okay, there's none of it seeming bad and stuff. And I'm like, well, what does she like to do? What does she enjoy? Because I wasn't getting that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she loves art. She's a great artist. She's a straight A student. She's model behavior. And I'm like, and why do you not start off with, I have this lovely little 9-year-old girl. She's had a rough time not being able to maintain placements, not her fault, but she's a straight A student and she's a gifted artist. That was the last thing, and I had to question twice before I got that information.
Mm-hmm.
So, DHS really wants you to take the kids, and they don't want to spend all day going down the list. They want to start off with the very worst, so that if you're going to say no, they can go to the next person on the list.
Mm-hmm.
So, you don't even start off with the kid's name.
Wow.
They start off with, we have a, 15-year-old girl who's, has these issues, and it's just, and one of the things I find interesting is they start off with age, gender, issues, and race. I'm like, well, what do I care what race they are?
Right.
I want to know. I need to know. I need to know their age. I need to know where they're at in school.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know, what their hobbies and friends are. I need to know what they like. I need to know where they're at in school.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to know, diagnosis and issues. I need to, and one of the other things they don't really mention unless you really ask them is, do they have siblings? When is their visits? And that's the thing I find most fascinating, because at least in Oklahoma, not only do children have a right for contact and visits and phone calls with their biological parents, but also their siblings. So if their parents' rights are revoked, if the parental rights are revoked, they still have the right to their sibling connection, unless a sibling is a danger to them.
Right.
But that doesn't seem to be maintained. Like, my 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Before the 15-year-old moved in, her and her 18-month-old baby have stayed like 3 different weekends with us. Because they were between placements, and I didn't want them to stay in a shelter somewhere when it was a weekend and I was off and could supervise.
Right.
They have a 10-year-old brother. He stays 2 nights every other week. One weekend, they have visits now with their family on Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But one weekend, the parents will drive 2 hours to Tulsa, bring them back to Oklahoma City. That's a 4-hour drive for them on Friday, and then return them, and then do the same thing on Saturday. And then the following weekend, he'll come down and he'll visit, and then he'll stay the night with me on Friday. And then they'll all visit on Saturday, and he'll stay Saturday night also. And then he'll get to enjoy church with all of them again. I have to supervise that because they only have 2 days unsupervised. But I supervise Sunday, and then the parents have permission to return them to Tulsa on that day. But my the caseworker for the children said that she's been doing this for 9 years, She has